A crucial meeting today to figure out how to get a Johnston neighborhood out from underwater.
As we've been reporting, parts of Belfield Drive are under 8 to 10 inches of water. Today, local and federal officials discussed how they plan to make sure this never happens again. Eyewitness News reporter Kate Walsh is live tracking the developments and why one resident says she's not going anywhere. Kate?
Well, earlier today, we went back to Belfield Drive, which is nearly impassable in one part. And Mayor Joe Policina told us while it is an inconvenience to have 8 to 10 inches of water there, it is not considered an emergency. He did come up with some permanent solutions, though, earlier today here at Town Hall.
I waited all my life for this. I don't want to lose my house.
Karen Casey learned through Eyewitness News that the government's solution to this flooding on her street, Belfield Drive in Johnston, is to knock her house down if and only if she is willing to sell it to the federal government.
Just only 2 properties. And if they don't, obviously, then the flooding is going to continue, to be quite frank with you.
Casey is not willing to move.
I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to have to keep dealing with this, but it looks like I might have to try to find my own solution.
Casey still hadn't been notified at all by the town or any officials hours after they announced to the media Thursday morning.
And we're going to rebuild the culverts on that Belfield Drive. And then when we move the people out, we're going to have more storage for the water. And then we're going to raise up the roads so that we can take care of the emergencies.
Engineers traced the flooding back to a clogged pipe along the Pocasset River filled with decades of debris from a nearby brownfield.
It would be called the November flooding event.
Mayor Policina is hopeful with this federal disaster declaration, our congressional delegation will expedite the process of shoring up funding to make the necessary changes in the future. Now, there's no timeline as to when these changes would be made in the future. And new at 6 o'clock tonight, hear from residents on what they say they need right now to stay safe. Live in Johnston, I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.
First at 6, new details on the flooding that has swamped a Johnston neighborhood.
As we told you live at 5, local and federal officials say plans are in motion to address the problem. But residents we talked to today tell us they can't afford to wait much longer for help. Eyewitness News reporter Kate Walsh joins us live from Johnston with that. Kate?
Well, we're live outside Town Hall, where earlier today Johnston's Mayor Joe Policina came to an agreement with state and federal officials over a plan on how to stop this flooding. And he's hopeful that since this is going to be declared a local natural disaster, they'll get federal tax money for this project, and relatively soon. For nearly 2 weeks, Belfield Drive in Johnston has been submerged under 8 to 10 inches of water.
This is only the second time it's flooded in 8 years. The first time was for the historic 100-year storm.
2 times too many for residents, Mayor Joe Policina, and the federal government. Thursday morning, they announced a permanent solution to the flooding. The feds would buy 2 homes, knock them down, and create a floodplain, but only if the owners of 2 properties volunteer to move out. One resident, Karen Casey, does not want to move.
I don't want to lose my house. I don't want to move.
And financially,
yeah, I'm at an age where I thought this was going to be it for me.
State and federal engineers are also looking into paying for a fix to a clogged pipe on the Pocasset River causing overflow. But there's no timeline for those plans, and residents need help right now. Casey's furnace doesn't work. Her basement is flooded. Carl Maladosian is asking for the town to bring back pumps to clear the water.
It was very obvious that if you kept the pump in for 7 to 10 days, it would have worked.
4 days running 24/7, and went down a ½ inch. So that's kind of an effort in futility.
The mayor said as long as that flood water still exists on the road, he'll have police Humvees at the ready for residents who need help leaving their home and getting through those waters to places they need to be. Live in Johnston, I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.